Assalamu alaikum, my master.
Wa alaikum assalam, my son. Is something bothering you, my son? You look sad.
Yes, my master. I am very sad indeed. There is so much confusion in the world today. One question has been on my mind for a while now. That is why I came to see you.
What is your question, my son?
Recently, I have been watching the news. The recent killing of bin Laden is causing such a stir in the world. The majority of people in the Muslim and non-Muslim world, they are against his extremist doctrine and ideas. But some Muslims like the Wahhabis and Salafis, they sympathize with his views. Even worse than that, they claim that bin Laden represents true Islam. My master, how do you answer such people? I need your wisdom.
My son, Islam is Allah's last testament to humanity. It is the full moon of all faiths. It is perfection in itself. All the previous masters and prophets of previous faiths, like Abraham, Noah, Moses and Jesus, to mention some, Islam honors them, and honors their teachings. If a person practices the teachings of Islam, as it was taught and practiced by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that person's manners and morals, it must become refined and perfected, otherwise, he is not practicing true Islam. Although bin Laden is to blame for his own actions, the bigger responsibility falls on the shoulders of his teachers. Those teachers are misguided and therefore they misguided him. The Wahhabis' narrow-minded and shallow understanding of Islam is the culprit.
Yes, master, but how do you refute their false teachings?
The proof of their falsehood is simple. It is the perfect character of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. You see, one of his titles is, the Messenger of Mercy, and Allah tells him in the Quran, verily we have only sent you, as the messenger of mercy to mankind. His life is full of examples of that mercy and compassion. You can fill countless books with these examples.
I see, master. What is missing from the teachings and practices of Wahhabis like bin Laden, is the mercy to mankind.
Precisely, my son. Islam teaches us to be merciful to all mankind, not just to Muslims. A man with no mercy in his heart, he cannot be a Muslim, even if he thinks he is fighting for Islam and Muslims.
I see now. So a man takes off the cloak of Islam, when he decides to wear a suicide belt, and to blow himself up in a marketplace.
Exactly. We have to ask ourselves, if bin Laden and his likes are not following the example of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as we have just established, then whose example are they following?
I thank my Lord for granting me a Sufi Muslim master like you, who truly follows the way of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.